We caught up with Murfreesboro's own Dr. Rhea Seddon here at Rutherford County Archives for a Rutherford County Historical Society event where she shared her experience. Seddon has an amazing story. Blazing a trail in a world that was mostly dominated by men, she told the crowd her father showed her the Sputnik satellite in the sky, and that sparked a dream right then and there. And that girl from Tennessee ended up in California for college at 17 and eventually in outer space.
It was wonderful finding out about the space program when it first began, when I was about 10, and really being able to follow it in those early days of people going to space. There was so much excitement, so much history being made that I think there were a lot of us that got excited by that. Of course, a lot of kids in my generation went into science and engineering so they could be a part of it.
Seddon went to the University of California at Berkeley to major in life sciences because she knew she wanted to go to medical school. A big change from Murfreesboro, she excelled and accomplished what she set out to.
And I sort of had to ignore all the craziness of the free speech movement and the anti-war protests and women's lib and all kinds of crazy stuff going on around me. But I was able to do that and feel like I got a really good education, and it got me into medical school.
Then came the opportunity of a lifetime.
1977, that NASA was going to take a new group of astronauts for the space shuttle. And they were going to take 35 new astronauts, and they said that they would open the application to women. They would also take non-pilots and scientists and engineers who would handle whatever the cargo was on the shuttle. We didn't have to fly it. So I applied. And oddly enough, I had the right kind of background. Very few women had advanced degrees at the time, and I had my private pilot's license. So I think that was the way I got in, just being kind of at the right place at the right time, rather serendipitously.
That trip led to a total of 3 space missions, and while it's amazing to hear Dr. Seddon's stories, it's also really cool to hear just how deep her history goes here in Murfreesboro.
I knew she grew up here, went to high school here, and became a doctor, and then became an astronaut. But I had no idea her family went back so far here in Murfreesboro.
This event featuring Seddon was held by the Rutherford County Historical Society, and it's always a treat to hear the stories from our very own.
It's fantastic to have Rhea come in and speak to us tonight and tell us of her connection to our city, the history of Murfreesboro, and the important role that her and her family has had.
For more information on Historical Society events like this, visit rutherfordtnhistory.org. Reporting for City TV, Michael Lynn White.